Hey beauty babes, welcome to my channel. I'm Maria, aka Agape Love Girl. Thank you so much for joining me today. Well, I have missed you guys so much. It has been about a month, maybe a little bit over a month since I have last been able to film. So I feel a little bit rusty already, but I have missed you guys so much. I've missed being able to film. So today I'm going to be doing a little chit chat, get ready with me. I have so much new makeup to show you guys. I'm so excited. So I'm going to be playing with a little bit of everything in today's video. I may or may not talk a little bit about the makeup and things like that, but I'll probably be just talking about some of the things that have been going on, where I've been, just lots of different stuff and some really cool stuff I wanted to share with you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into it so I don't ramble too much in this intro. I'm just gonna start by prepping my face. I did already prep my face using the City Beauty Uplift and Firm serum. I did do a video featuring all the City Beauty products I've tried and ranking them, so if you haven't seen that, I will link that. Definitely check it out. And I prepped my eyes with the Derma E Firming DMA E eye cream, one of my favorite eye creams. I'm gonna prep my lips real quick using the Ofra. This is like their lip gloss stick. I recently got sent a bunch of products from Ofra. I'm going to talk about that a little bit later, feature some more of their products. And I am going to be doing my eyes first, but I do want to prep my face more with the City Beauty Blue Defense Hydrogel. Normally I don't feel like I show a lot of my like kind of skincare prep before makeup on my videos, but I figured I'd just do that because I mentioned that I do this in my City Beauty video, so I figured I'd just show it on camera, and plus it gives me a little bit more time to be on here and kind of talk with you guys. But anyways, before I ramble on and on, I am going to go ahead and prep my eyes using the Ofra Cosmetics Eye Gel Primer. And then I do believe I want to do a winged liner today, so I am going to go ahead and use some shadow shields. As usual, I'm just going to take one of them, cut it in half, and apply each side to the edge of each of my eyes. Alright, so where to start? I guess I'll start and talk about where I've been, the reason why I haven't been filming. So I had been on the lookout for a new job. I actually mentioned this probably a little over a year ago. I feel like it was like last April in one of my videos. If I find that video, I'll link it. But I talked about the possibility that I may have to quit YouTube, or maybe leave YouTube, or like slow down on YouTube, because back then was a time where things were slowing down in terms of my jobs that I had where I work from home, and I may need to get a job outside the home. Well, I ended up getting very fortunate after that and getting a few job opportunities to make money from home again, which was really, really great, and worked out for me for pretty much the next year. But then one of the companies I was working for couldn't keep me on any longer, and so I lost that job, and so the loss of income meant that I really needed to be able to make some more income. So I had hoped that I'd be able to have some more opportunities to work from home, or maybe, you know, grow my YouTube channel or something to be able to bring in some income, but that just wasn't happening. So I had to start looking for a job outside the home. And so basically that's kind of where I've been. I slowed down on YouTube as I was kind of job hunting, and then I did end up getting a job. I did mention this on my Instagram stories, but I know not everybody watches those or sees those. Not everybody is on Instagram, so not all of you guys know, but that is where I've been. So I do have a job outside of the home now. Things have been a little bit chaotic just because I was kind of in training and didn't have like a set schedule, and now I do, so I think I should be able to kind of still do YouTube. It will be a lot less than I used to, but hopefully I'll be able to work in with my schedule and get some filming in at least once a week. Hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers. So anyways, that is where I've been and why I've been slow on my channel here. I still have been posting quite a bit on Instagram just because I do have still kind of like a lot of photo content that I haven't shared yet. So I share a lot there. I try to stay active there, and I still try to do makeup here and there and post some selfies and all that kind of stuff. But the funny thing is, with starting a new job, I do have to wear a mask all day, and so I'm pretty much not even doing a full face of makeup. I'm just doing my eyes, so a lot of the new makeup I've gotten, I've been able to play with a little bit, but mostly just eye stuff. So anyways, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and go into starting the rest of my eyes now. I am going to be using the Pure X Raw Beauty Kristi palette. I'm so excited to have received this. I have been playing with this a lot. This has been the palette I've been wearing pretty much since it launched, which I think is a week. It's been a week now, or a week and a half, so I've been pretty much using this every day. I did use the colorful side once, but I've mostly been using this neutral side. I did post on my Instagram one really pretty look that I did, and I've been loving it so far, but today I really want to dive into the colorful side and play with those. So I'm going to go ahead and start off first with the shade Am I Orange, taking that on a small crease brush and blending that into my crease and kind of transition area. Oof. That's really beautifully pigmented. So like I said, since starting this new job, I have to wear a mask, obviously, the whole time I'm working. And the first 2 days that I had to wear a mask all day, I did do a full face of makeup. And after that, I really learned my lesson on not wanting to do a full face of makeup and really just focusing on my eyes. I initially started out doing my eyes and then just doing like maybe a little bit of concealer in my T-zone and then powder all over my face. And even that was just a little bit too much because as I'm moving around, as you kind of like breathe, if it's warm, and it's been so hot here in California, it's been over 100, a couple days where it was 111, 110, 109, super hot. So anyways, even though I do work indoors, it's still pretty warm, and I'm moving around a lot, so any kind of, even just moderate, I was gonna say heavy breathing, but even just moderate breathing just creates so much kind of what is the word, like humidity in the mask that like kind of seeps up into my, you know, eyes and face and forehead and all that kind of stuff, and just makes my whole face just kind of oily and sweaty and yucky. So even just you know, light concealer and powder all over my face is just too much. So after those first few days of attempting makeup like that, I started focusing on just doing my eye makeup alone, doing my brows of course, and then just a touch of concealer right underneath my eyes where I do have dark circles, and that's pretty much been it for my makeup routine. So a lot of this new makeup that I've got that's for the face I've only used during my days off and things like that, so I haven't got a lot of use. So I'm really excited to be playing with a lot of the stuff now. But ooh, this color is like so vibrant and pretty. I love it. So next up I'm going to go into the shade Dandelion, and I'm going to take a larger blending brush. This is the Beauty Junkies Pro Tapered Blending. Now if you have not seen yet, I actually have been keeping a secret. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to title the video. It'll be live before this one. And that secret is that I actually have a collab out with Beauty Junkies. I'm so excited. This has been in the works for a little over a year now. I did hint about that on my channel a while back as well. And it only just finally kind of came about, and it kind of was a little bit of a bummer because of the timing that it came out and was ready when I got a job, so I hadn't been able to really create the promotional content for it that I wanted to originally. Now the good thing about my collab is that none of these products are like super brand new, so it's not like you haven't seen me use them. These are products that I have used several times on my channel over and over again, but basically got the opportunity to put together a favorites brush set with Beauty Junkies, and I say that just because this is one of them. You guys see me use it a lot, and I'll kind of mention some of the other ones as I use them today. So the funny thing is I'm actually going to be filming my announcement video today after I finish my makeup, but that other video will go up first, so hopefully you guys will have had a chance to see that first and know all about it. And if not, well, you got the heads up here, so hopefully you guys will go check out that other video and learn all about my collab. So that's the other really exciting thing that I want to talk to you guys about that I haven't been able to really mention, just because, like I said, I haven't been able to get the promotional content, and I had planned on filming promotional content for it earlier before it was even released, but with everything happening we weren't really sure on the you know, the, I guess, launch date, if you will, and then all of a sudden it was all ready, and then I ended up getting this job and not having the time to create the content. So a little bit of a bummer concerning the time frame, but I'm still so excited about it, and I hope you guys will be just as excited about my collab as I am. It's not like makeup, but it is tools that are really important. They're tools that I love. Obviously a favorites brush set, and I think that's really fun and exciting. So that was something really exciting that I've been really anxious to talk about and tell you guys about, but have not had the time to film. So that's been a bummer for me, but I'm excited now to be able to be doing that. Alright, so anyways, we're going for like a really pretty sunsetty kind of look. Ooh, I like it. And like I said, I played with this colorful side just once, but it was like a super quick, simple look, so I didn't really have a chance to really feel out the colorful side, but so far I'm really loving it, really impressed. So I think next I want to go into the shade Side Effect, which is that really beautiful bright neon pink shade, and I'm going to be using the Beauty Junkies Pro Detailer brush. This is a brush that I absolutely love for all kinds of stuff. Creams, applying creams. I used it. You saw me use it earlier when I was applying the primer. I use it for that. It works really, really great for like metallic shadows. You can use it for a variety of things. I'll talk about that obviously in my like collab announcement video, but I'm also going to use it to apply this shadow all over my lid. I've got to say I'm really impressed with this colorful side. It is so, so pretty. I'm having a very easy time working with it. I have enjoyed the neutral side as well, but I don't really want to necessarily give this a review because you can't get this palette anymore. I know they already had the initial launch and then a restock, which was a pre-order, and then I believe, as far as I know, it's not making a comeback. So this was a limited edition palette, so I think reviewing it is kind of pointless now because if you wanted it, you already bought it, and if you didn't, it's too late, so it doesn't really matter. But I will say I have been enjoying it. I'm curious, for those of you who got it, what you think of it. I'm so excited for Kristi. I think that's amazing that she got this collab. She's had so many great things happen this year, which good for her, because this year has been really crappy for a lot of us. So I'm glad that somebody is having a great 2020, and I feel like no one deserves it more than Kristi. She is absolutely amazing. So anyways, for now, that's going to be it for the shadows. I do want to play with a couple other shadows on my lower lash line, inner corner maybe, but I do want to go into another new product that I received. So I got some of these aqua liners from NBA Cosmetics. As you guys know, I am affiliated with NBA Cosmetics. My code is agapelovegirl. It'll save you 10% off anything from NBA Cosmetics, and I'll have everything I talk about as well as any discount codes linked in my description box as usual. But anyways, I got some of their aqua liners. These ones I haven't even used yet. This is their pastel set. And then this is their neon set, and I've actually done a couple looks using their neon liners. So much fun. So I thought it might be cool to do a winged liner with one of the aqua liners, and I was thinking purple to go along with this kind of like sunset look. I thought that would be really pretty. So the purple aqua liner is called Mood Ring. Here's what it looks like. So these aqua liners are water activated, as the name suggests, aqua liners. And so I have tried them with water and they work great with water, but I tend to like to use them with the NBA Cosmetics Glitter Foil and Line Effects Serum, just because I feel like they'll probably last a little bit longer, just because that's like a foiling serum. It's a liner serum. So I don't know, for me, I just feel like that's going to be my best bet for creating a wing liner that's not going to budge. And when I do my eye makeup, I definitely need it to stay in place all day. Like I said, with wearing a mask, I feel like I get a lot more just condensation and just moisture and things like that coming up into my face and eyes and things like that. So I like my makeup not to budge. Alright, with the liner done, I'm going to go ahead and peel off my shadow shield. See how we did. I may need to clean it up a little bit, but usually the shadow shields help me get a really beautiful wing. Alright, those wings end up being pretty darn close to perfect. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and move on to my lower lash line. I'm going to go ahead and go back into the colorful side of the palette, and I really, really want to use the shade Garden State, which is this kind of like blue toned green. So I'm going to take that on the Beauty Junkies Pro pencil brush and run that on my lower lash line. Alright, then I'm going to go ahead and soften that up using the Beauty Junkies Pro Tapered Blending Brush, which is that really fluffy blending brush. I'm going to go back into the shade Dandelion just to kind of blend and diffuse that shadow out. It'll get cleaned up later on when I do my face, but I still like to kind of soften it up and all that. Okay, I love how adding that yellow really makes that green a more true green rather than like a blue green. Really, really pretty. Okay, so next up I want to use the shimmer shade Cafe Disco. And normally I really like to use my Beauty Junkies pencil brush for my inner corner, but I also sometimes like using the detailer brush for an inner corner shimmer if I want a little bit more of a bigger, more dispersed like placement of an inner corner shimmer. If I want something a little bit more detailed, I'll use the pencil brush. Alright, that's going to pretty much do it for the eyes for now. I do want to go ahead and do my brows real quick. I'm going to go ahead and film that, but just speed right through it. But I'm going to be using the Revolution Pro Dark Brown Eye Pencil. This is my favorite. You guys know that. I love this so much. Then I'll be cleaning it up with the LA Girl Pro Concealer and the IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe brush. I won't do any brow gel just yet. That's always the very last step I do in my routine. Alright, we're going to go ahead and move on to my face, and as you guys saw in the very beginning, I did prep my face with some skincare stuff, but I am going to go ahead and do another little face prep. I'm going to be using the City Beauty Skin Perfecting Daily Veil Sunscreen. This is a new product to them. I did mention this in my City Beauty ranking video and talked about how I'm pretty sure this will probably become one of my very, very favorite products from them, and I have been loving it so much so far because it is a sunscreen. That's great, but it also kind of goes on the skin almost like a primer, so I think it works really great under makeup, kind of as a primer. And I actually like to put this on with a duo fiber brush. You guys have seen me do this before or talk about it before, but it's the Beauty Junkies Duo Fiber Large Stippling Brush. I actually have two of these. I keep one specifically for applying primers or skincare. Why can't I think today? And then I do have one for applying my foundations, which I'm going to be using that today too. Since, as I mentioned, I haven't really been doing any like face makeup because I wear a mask. Now when I do actually wear face makeup, I wear so much less makeup than I used to, and I really love using the Duo Fiber brush, especially for applying my makeup. So you guys will see how I do that today. But I'm going to go ahead and apply this, and as I let it set, I'm going to talk a little bit more about some of the face products that I have, because I have so many. I'm almost like overwhelmed. I'm so excited, but it's like there's so many. So anyways, what I like to do is just pump a little bit of this onto the Duo Fiber brush directly, and then I apply that to my face. This brush just does a beautiful job dispersing that product all over the face with other primers and skincare and things like that too. Like I said, you guys have seen me do that this several times before. I'm someone who does not like using my hands for applying makeup products, whether for the face or the eyes. I don't know what it is about it. I don't like it, so I prefer brushes for as much of my makeup application as possible. And so I just think that Duo Fiber brush does a beautiful job. I feel like it applies it almost like your fingers would, but your fingers don't have to get gross and yucky. So that's like my preference. So anyways, while I let that sink in, like I said, I want to show you guys some of the products that I have for the face, because I have so many. Actually, really quickly, I want to show you some of the eye products I have. So I received a big package from Ofra Cosmetics. I feel truly so thankful and so blessed to have received this huge package. Originally, they reached out to me saying that they had a collab coming up with an influencer, and that they had recommended me as an influencer to receive the collab, and if I was interested to give them my information. We all know now that influencer is, or content creator is, Jen of Jen Loves Reviews. So I'm so thankful to her for just seeing me and giving me the opportunity to receive PR as well as her collab. So I will be featuring her lipsticks in this video today too. But in addition to that, they asked if I would like to try anything from them, and I gave them a little list and said, you know, send me whatever you guys want to. I don't expect everything from the list, and they sent me a huge box of things. It literally brought tears to my eyes when I received the package. I was blown away. So I have lots from Ofra, and I just want to mention really quick because they sent me several of their eyeshadow palettes, and one that I've been using a lot. I've tried, I think so far, 3 out of, I think they sent me 5 total, but there's like 4 of these little mini ones, and this is one I've been using quite a bit. Before I got the Pure and Kristi palette, this palette is the one that I was reaching for a ton, and this is the Sweet Dreams palette. Loving it so much. So, but I received this as well as like 3 other of their kind of like smaller palettes like this. I got the Samantha March collab, which I was so excited about because I really wanted this collab as well. I was kind of like hoping to save up some money to purchase it, and I was able to get it in PR. So that was really exciting for me. But they sent me the eyeshadow primer, which you guys saw that I used. And then, like I said, I have 3 more of these other little palettes. They also sent me this one, which I was really excited about. It's the Francesca Tolat, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but palette. I'm going to go and pull this one out just because it's like really pretty. I think I might have used this one once, but it's a really colorful one, super pretty. So I have that, and then just several other products from them. I got their sponge, which I use a couple times, and I really liked that sponge as well. I got their liquid liner, which is really great. I almost was going to use that today, but I really wanted to use that purple colorful liner. I got a few other lipsticks, a mascara that I haven't tried yet, some lip glosses, and then their makeup spray, which I will probably use today. And then quickly for the eyes, I also want to show you that I got some new items from Juno & Co. So they have some little palettes that they recently launched. I'll probably put some pictures on the screen maybe to help you guys see what they are, because I'm not going to pull everything out of the box, but they're so cute. This is one of them. This is the Songbird palette, but I have 3 of those little palettes. And then I also got this palette from the brand Beauty Paint, which I do believe have an affiliate code with them as well. I've reviewed one of their palettes in the past, and I really liked it, but this is their eyeshadow and highlighter palette. So I think I want to use this. I'm going to try to use this in today's look as well. Just so much new products for me to try out and show you guys. So this is what it looks like. They can be used as eyeshadows. There is one pressed glitter. I've only used this I think twice, and really only used like 2 shades. So I've used this. There's only this one matte shade in the palette here. It's very light, so even on me it's very light. But I've used that, and then the shade Cella or Cellex, I don't know how to pronounce it. But anyways, that as a highlighter. So I want to maybe use one of these as a highlighter today. So there's that. But again, from Juno & Co, they sent, they have 2 new cheek defining kits, and these look absolutely beautiful. So I thought maybe I'd try to use these as well. Maybe I'm not quite sure what all I'm going to use, but at least I want to be able to show you. So look how cute the palette is. So I think I have their cherry or bombshell cherry bomb palette, which I really loved. You guys have seen me use in the past, but this one is the margarita palette. Beautiful, like, oh, so stunning. Love the artwork on it. And then there is the Le Papillon. I'm like, I don't know if I'm pronouncing any of these things right, but this one, oh, super beautiful. Loving the artwork. Oh, so this one has some butterflies. Ooh, this is like, oh wow, on the viewfinder it's looking very white, but in person it's like this shifty pink, gold, green kind of highlighter. I'm gonna just like take a little bit right here and swatch. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to really decide what I'm gonna do. So anyways, this one's like a little bit of a lighter version of this other one that I just showed. So 2 highlighters, a blush, and then a contour shade. Really beautiful. These are stunning. So got those from Juno & Co. I do believe I also have an affiliate code with Juno & Co as well. I don't have all of them memorized, but like I said earlier on in this video, I know at some point I will link and add affiliate codes for everything that I have and that I'm featuring in this video in the description box. So if you guys want to check anything out and then save a little bit of money and also help support me by using my affiliate codes, they will be down there. And of course I appreciate that so much. That means a lot to me. I do actually have more new makeup to show, but most of it is lip products, so I'll get to that later. We're gonna go ahead and move on to my face. I'm pretty sure all this is set. So for my face, I'm actually going to be using the Pure Cosmetics Love Your Selfie Foundation. I have 2 shades that I'm going to be using. MG7. Now that it is summer and I'm quite a bit more tan, this one is a good color match for me again. And then I still like to use a touch of this shade MG5, which is a little bit lighter. So I kind of mix the 2. So I'm going to be doing that today. Alright, I had to get my hair up so I can do my face. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with the shade MG7. And I basically take the little wand out. This does have a pump, but I like to use the little wand and apply just a little bit of that around the perimeter of my face as well as down my neck. And then I'll go ahead and go in with MG5 for the center of my face. I just honestly love this foundation so much. I love the coverage it provides with minimal product, and then using this dual fiber brush, I just feel like you get such a seamless, natural finish. It's so lovely. Just look at my face. I just feel like it looks so, like, just much more flawless. You know, a lot of my darkness and redness and just the little blemishes here and there gone, but my skin still feels like skin. It's so natural. Love it so much. But I do need to add just a touch more concealer close to my my under eyes to get rid of those. So I'm just going to go back in with a touch more of the shade MG5 and just do a little dot. And then I'm going to go back in with the Beauty Junkies Pro Detailer brush, just so I can softly blend it around my shadows so it doesn't take too much of it away. And then I might go in with a makeup sponge just to help absorb any excess product and fully make sure everything's blended in. Okay, see, even that was just a little bit too much product, but see, that's why I'll go in with the makeup brush. So I'm just going to take that Pro Detailer brush just to kind of help pat it in, so it doesn't disturb my eyeshadow too much. I'm going to bring it back this way as well. You guys know I usually like to use a lot of concealer, but I've been really taking the advice of Robert Welsh and just using a little bit just in these certain areas where it really needs it. And it's really been doing fine. Like, I realize, I mean, not that I feel like I use a ton of concealer all the time, but I'm definitely guilty, like most people are, of using too much concealer. But like I said, especially with wearing a mask all day and doing minimal face makeup, I really learned that like less truly can be more. So I just needed enough just to brighten right there. So I'm kind of dispersing it around under my shadow here. And I want to absorb the excess that I put there because it just, like I said, it was just a little bit more than I needed. I'll go ahead and take it up here too between my brows. Sometimes it's hard to get precise right there with that bigger brush. Pick a little excess around my nose. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and use the Beauty Junkies Pro Contouring Sponge just to go ahead and I've already pre-dampened it, so I'm just going to do this right here just to pick up any excess product. Normally I like to use this with my concealer as well because it has this point. You can get right here and be more precise. Kind of showing this off because this is part of my favorites in the Beauty Junkies bundle as well, but you guys have seen me use it before. You know how my makeup sponges work. Now here comes one of the biggest shockers of all. Because I've been wearing such minimal foundation and even concealer, I really don't use as much powders as I used to, which I'm sure you guys all know I love powders. I used to pack on the powders quite a bit, but now it just feels so strange to do makeup like that. But I do still like to set it just a touch, so I'm going to be using some of the RCMA No Color Powder. I'm going to be using the Beauty Junkies Pro Duo Fiber Brush, which is my very top favorite duo fiber brush. You guys, this one's so beat up, I've had it for so long, but I have several in my makeup basket here. I use them for a variety of things, blush, bronzer, all that good stuff. This one I like to use for kind of cleanup and then powder and blending. But I'm just going to take a very small amount. I've got some in this little cap and just swirl that around a little bit and just kind of apply that lightly all over my face just for a light setting before I go in with the other product. Alright, since I have so many products for the face to use, I kind of really thought about what I want to use, so I could kind of use a little bit of everything. I really want to use more of Samantha March's face products because they're so lovely, but I really want to try a little bit of everything. So what I decided to do was that I was going to use the Samantha March blush today, and then for my bronzer I'm going to use the Juno & Co. Margarita palette, and I'm going to use this bronzer. Hopefully it works well for me. It is looking a little bit light, and then I want to use this palette on camera, so I'm going to use the Beauty Paint Dessert palette for one of my highlighters, and I'm not sure which highlighter I'm going to use just yet, but that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and start off first with the Juno & Co. palette and use that bronzer shade there, and hopefully it's a decent color for me. It's got a little bit of shimmer to it and it's a little bit cool toned, so we shall see what this looks like. Okay, it started off light, but it is building up very nicely on itself, so I think this will work. Okay, this is really pretty. I feel like it's definitely a very more of a natural tone. I feel like I'm someone who definitely loves a lot of bronzer. I don't care if it looks unnatural. The more the better, but this looks really pretty. It's very subtle. I think I mentioned that it does have like a little bit of shimmer to it, but I actually don't mind that. It's not like too glittery or shimmery. It gives this like very natural sheen to it. It looks really pretty, so I'm very happy with it. I think it looks really nice. I definitely look forward to playing with the rest of the shades in the palette, but like I said, I want to use a few other new products here on camera. The funny thing is like the Samantha March collaboration isn't like super new, but I still wanted to like feature on my channel. I think it's so awesome that Samantha got this collab with Ofra. I think the products are beautiful and I've been wanting them for a while, so I'm just really excited to use them and show her some love on my channel. I just adore Samantha March. So anyways, I'm very excited to be featuring them on my channel. So anyways, now I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Chick Lit Blush from Ofra, and this does have like a little bit of a shimmery side and a matte side. I'm just gonna kind of swirl both of those together and use both of those shades. Ooh, so pretty. Oh, I love it. That subtle sheen. Ooh, it's beautiful. Also, the Samantha March collab lipstick, perfect. I love that shade. It's like literally the perfect like My Lips But Better kind of a shade. I've been obsessed with that. When I first tried it on, I was like, ooh, this is so beautiful. Posted on my Instagram stories, took some pictures in it. Love that shade so much. The only downside about like right now during this time of COVID and wearing a mask, like I want to wear them more, but like I'm wearing a mask all the time now, so it's like no one can see them, so that's kind of a bummer. Anyways, there's my blush. I went a little bit ham. I might have to clean it up a little bit with some powder, but that's totally fine. I feel so out of practice with face makeup since I haven't been wearing very much. So I think I actually am going to do a little bit of cleanup. I'm going to take that sponge that I was using earlier, and it's still just this touch damp. I'm just going to dip that into the powder just to clean that up just a touch, like right here. I don't like when my blush gets a little bit too high up into my like under eye area. And then I'm just going to do this. I'm going to use the flat side to kind of do that. Clean up down there. This is what I used to do all the time. This isn't super necessary now, but this is what I used to like to do for like, you know, if you do the whole face baking thing. I'm not necessarily going to bake it all, but I'm just doing a little bit of a cleanup. So put that on there, and then I'll go back in with my dual fiber brush that I love and start sweeping that away. And as you can see, I'm not leaving it on long like I'm baking. This is just to kind of clean up the, you know, soften up all the powders that I put on my face. It's kind of very similar, and I've done this before, you guys know, but I just feel like I'm kind of letting you guys know again in case you're new here or just have forgotten since I haven't posted in so long. But I feel like doing this with my face is similar to like when we go in with the blending brush on our eyes and we, you know, put down a color and then we take like a clean blending brush and just kind of soften it up. That's kind of like what this is, but for the face. There you go. And you can see how that kind of just softens everything back down if you went a little bit too ham. Or even if you didn't, but you just want to like soften your whole face. I just love doing that. So anyways, okay. So before I do go in with the Desert Dessert palette, I keep wanting to call it, say Desert Dusk, I don't know, but Desert Dessert palette, I do want to spray my face, and I'm going to be using the Ofra Cosmetics Makeup Fixer, their setting spray. I did receive this one in PR, but I've talked about before, this is one of my favorite setting sprays. I think it's great. It's such a great value because it's seriously so huge. 8 fluid ounces. Anyways, I love this spray. It's such a great one, so I definitely recommend. Alright, and moving on to highlight. Like I said, I'm going to go into the Desert Dessert palette, and I think I'm going to use the shade, a purpley shade Succulent, and see how that looks. I'm just going to go very lightly because I don't know how pigmented this color will be. Ooh, really pretty with just like a little subtle hint of purple or lavender, violet, whatever you want to call it. That's really pretty. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of that on my Cupid board here. And I want to take a little bit on the bridge of my nose, but I don't think I want that purple shade. I think I'm going to try the white shade Deserted right here, and I'm going to take that on a pencil brush and run that on the bridge of my nose. Ooh, that's going to be a lot, so I'm going to have to tone that down a little bit too. And then at the tip of my nose as well. I'm going to put some of this on my Cupid's bow too. These are very pigmented, and I think just because they're supposed to be eyeshadows as well as highlighters, so it's just very, very pigmented. Alright, still got a little bit of a shine there, but it's toned down quite a bit more. Alright, with that, my face is done, and we're gonna go ahead and move on back to the eyes. I have a few more new products to feature on the eyes. I feel like this is like the never-ending new makeup video of just so much stuff. Really, really awesome. But anyways, so up next, I'm going to be using the LA Girl Shockwave liner in the shade Screamin'. This one I purchased myself. I really love the Shockwave liners from LA Girl. They're super, super vibrant, and they actually show up in the waterline, unlike many other cheaper liners. And so anyways, I wanted to use that. I thought it'd be a really fun one. All right, next up I do have a new mascara. This is the brand new Lash Freak mascara from Urban Decay. I have been using this the past week as well, and I like the results with this a lot. But interestingly enough, this is supposed to be a volumizing mascara. I don't necessarily feel like this mascara gives a lot of volume, but what I do feel like it does give is a lot of length. I really love the length it gives, but the one gripe I have about it is that, like, I feel like the little stopper isn't small enough, so you get a lot of product that comes out on the wand as well as on like the length of this wand in general. So it's a lot of product. That's a one big gripe about it that I have. The wand itself is super unique. I actually really like it. I think it does a really great job at separating, as well as, like I said, adding a length. So I really like it for that, but I don't necessarily feel like it gives a lot of volume. I just feel like it gets really messy with as much product as on the wand. But I will say I love the way this looks on my lower lashes. I feel like this mascara makes my lower lashes look better than any other mascara. But as far as my upper lashes, I feel like it just looks normal. Honestly, I feel like another new mascara to me, it's not new in general, but the first time I'm trying it, is the Benefit Bad Gal Bang. I feel like that does an amazing job on my lashes. It's kind of a similar effect, but less messy. So anyways, you can see for yourself how this looks on my lower lashes. I'm not going to super do up my upper lashes with this mascara right now, just because I am going to be applying falsies. But you can see the results of my lower lashes, which I really do like with this mascara. Alright, so here's how my lashes are looking with just that mascara alone. I feel like it does a really great job. I do enjoy the results it gives, but it just is so messy, and I really wish it wasn't as messy. But anyways, I just want to show you guys that real quick because it is a new product, but I am going to go ahead and throw on some lashes like I mentioned earlier. So for lashes, I'm going to be using the Pure Cosmetics and Raw Beauty Kristi lashes in the style Can't Be Bothered. This is the more dramatic lash. I have already tried the Lovely style lashes and really like them. You guys all know, or you should know by now, that the Pure Cosmetics lashes, especially the style Bombshell, have been a long time absolute favorite. I find that they are such good quality, very comfortable to wear. They look glam but also natural, and they're very affordable. So I'm really excited that Kristi also included lashes in her collab, because I love them. So anyways, I'm gonna pop these on off camera, and then we'll move on to lips. All right, I'm back with the lashes on. These are super dramatic lashes. Really beautiful. I definitely think though that I prefer the style Lovely a little bit more. These are gorgeous, but I prefer a little bit more of a subtle lash. But this kind of goes perfect with this really dramatic, kind of colorful, tropical look. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and move on to lips now. Now I have several products for lips. I got the Ofra and jenluvsreviews collab lipstick trio, and so I want to feature those in today's video as well. But I wanted to mention real quick that I also received the brand new Juvia's Place lipsticks. This whole PR like package is stunning. Juvia's Place always does really stunning PR packages, so I'm always so grateful and just feel so blessed to receive PR from them. But this one is just stunning. So let me open this up. I'm sure you guys have seen this already by now because I'm so late to filming everything. I'm so behind, but I figured I'd still show you. They are beautiful. I think I want to at least try one or two products here. So there are some lipsticks, there are lip glosses, and then there are some lip pencils. It's really cool the way they have this. So they have a few, these are all like nudes, but they have like the chocolate nudes, the mauve nudes, and then some peachy nudes. The glosses are what I'm the most excited about, because you guys all know I love lip glosses so much. And then the pencils look really awesome too. So I may go in with like one of these last. I don't know, I might do like some kind of combo last. I know this video is already so long, like literally I've been filming for 3 hours. I don't know why it's taken me so long. I'm just so out of practice. But anyways, I hope you guys are still here till the end, and if you are, thank you so much. I love you so much. You guys are amazing. But anyways, I did, like I said, want to test out a couple of the Jen Loves Reviews collab with Ofra lipsticks. Now, if you didn't know, these are supposed to be transforming lipstick shades. They can be worn on their own, and I actually did do some lip swatches of them individually on my Instagram. I'll link that in the description box if you guys want to see what they look like on their own, like on me, on my skin tone kind of thing. I'll link those photos. But they're also meant, like, she created them specifically to kind of transform other lip colors. So if you have a lip color that maybe you got and it's just like a little bit too bright or maybe a little bit too dark, you can use these kind of to custom create a better lip color for you, and I think that's so cool. But they are actually really gorgeous on their own, and so I definitely wanted to feature them on my channel for this video, just because I'm so very thankful to Jen for thinking of me as a content creator to send those to and kind of getting me on the radar with Ofra Cosmetics. Like, I feel so seen. I'm just so thankful. I don't know if Jen will watch this video. She might, but this is a long video, so I don't know. But I'm just so thankful for her to think of me to send her collab to. I really feel honored that she thought of me, and just so thankful, and it just really made my day. And it was kind of a bummer the time frame that this happened, just because normally I'd get something like this and want to create content right away and do something with it right away, but because of the timing and me starting a new job, I just didn't have the time to create the content at a time like I would have if things were different. So I wanted to be sure to feature them again in today's video and just say another big congratulations to Jen. I think this is so wonderful. She is also so deserving of a collab. Her, Samantha, Kristi, all three of these women are just amazing powerhouse women in this beauty community, women that I truly look up to and I think are absolutely amazing, encouraging, inspiring, and uplifting to other people, and I just appreciate them so much, all of them so much. I think they're amazing and so deserving of all the wonderful things. But Jen, I just adore her. I've met her a couple times in New York at IMATS. She's just so sweet and so kind, and I just can't say thank you enough to her for thinking of me to send me this collab, and I'm so thrilled for her. So anyways, I thought it might be fun to kind of do a little mix using another Ofra liquid lipstick. So this is another one that I was sent in PR. It's a shade Cocoa Island. It's kind of like this pretty corally, peachy kind of shade that I actually think might go really well with this look that I'm wearing today, but I just figured I'd put this on and then see if we can change up the lip color with some of Jen's Transformer shades. Okay, so this color I actually really like. I think it's so beautiful. I love these kind of corally pink bright shades, especially for the summer, and I feel like they look really good against tan skin or dark skin like I have right now. I love it. Of course, I don't think it really pairs well with this look like I thought it might, but I think that's so perfect, especially for what I want to do. So I want to use one of Jen's lipsticks to see if we can transform this shade and see what it does. So of course there are 3 shades to choose from. There is Revive, which is going to make any lipstick shade you have a little bit lighter. Then there is the middle range shade, which is called Refine. So this can also kind of mute and it could lighten or deepen a shade. It's just right in between. And then there is the shade Reimagine, which is kind of this very dark chocolatey brown shade that's going to deepen up any shade you have. And so I'm kind of thinking I want to lean towards the middle shade Refine and see what that will do to this lip color, if it'll kind of mute it just a little bit, deepen it up just a little bit, because I don't want it too dark, but I don't know, we'll see what this does. So I'm going to go ahead and take Refine, dab a little bit around the center of my lips and kind of blend it in using my fingers. Alright, and here we have, it looks a lot more neutral or neutralized. It makes it from a really vibrant, bright shade to one that's a little bit more quote-unquote wearable. Really pretty. I wasn't expecting this to be the color it turned out to be, but I think that's really neat how it really just neutralized this lip color. Okay, now really quickly, I just want to play around and see what this will look like a little bit darker. So I wiped that off and then went and reapplied that shade Cocoa Island again, as you can see here. And now I want to try applying Reimagine over top and see what this kind of chocolatey brown shade will do to transform this shade. All right, so here's the result, and I'm actually pleasantly surprised. I thought it would make it a little bit deeper, and I'm sure if I added a little bit more of the shade Reimagined over top, I could get it darker, but I was thinking it would muddy it up a little bit more or make it a little bit more brown, but it really doesn't. It really just kind of makes it this beautiful nude shade that I think is so flattering. Actually, this is a gorgeous combination. This might be a new go-to. I really, really like it a lot. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. So that was really surprising to me, but I love the results. This is so much fun. I think this is such a wonderful, fun collab and makes so much sense for Jen because this is something she does. She was always kind of creating color combos with her lipstick or taking a dark brown shade to kind of make the perfect lipstick shade. So this collab just makes so much sense for Jen, and I'm just so happy for her. I think it was so much fun to kind of play around with those, even just the two that I did. Hopefully I'll have some time to play with them some more in the future, but I just want to feature them really quickly here. This video is already getting so long. It already is so long, so I don't want to take up too much more of your time, but I did want to go ahead and play around with some of the new Juvia's Place lip products as well. So I am going to go ahead and cut it off there with Jen's collab lipstick set, but I hope if you guys got them, you have as much fun creating your own lipstick shades and playing around with deepening or lightening different shades and seeing what they create, because it's kind of surprising and it really is a lot of fun. So I really love this color combination quite a bit. I almost don't want to take it off, but like I said, I want to play around with the Juvia's Place lipstick, so we're going to go ahead and get into that, and then we'll wrap up this video. All right, so to wrap up this video, I'm just going to do one kind of lip combo from Juvia's Place. I just picked out a couple randomly that I thought might look good with this look. So I have one lip pencil. The shade I chose is called Love Me. And the packaging on these products are so beautiful. They're pink and just so lovely. Then I grabbed the lipstick. This is their Velvety Matte Lipstick in the shade Me. This is from the Nude Peaches shade range. The packaging, I am obsessed. Everything about it is just stunning. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then I just grabbed two glosses. I'm probably just going to try on one of them. I think the more sheer or clear one, but I want to show you both of them because some of them are packaged like in this white, and then some have like a colored packaging. The colored packaging is the one with the more kind of like opaque looking glosses that have some color to it, whereas these in the white packaging are more of a sheer kind of glittery or shimmery topper type of gloss. So I just want to show them both to you. There are so many more shades, but I'm obviously limited on time, so I just want to show you those real quick. So hopefully the shades I picked out will work for me. So I'm going to start off with the lip pencil again in the shade Love Me. Okay, so hopefully you can kind of see the color. I'm not really filling my lips in. I just wanted to line them, and I forgot how much I love the way my lips look when I line them. Just subtly, I do a slight overline just to correct the shape of my upper lips, and it's so pretty. Anyways, this is very creamy so far. This is the first time I'm trying these, so just first impressions. They feel really nice, glided really nice. I was able to create a nice, easy lip liner with this. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and go into the lipstick in the shade Me. Ooh, these smell really good. Okay, that is a gorgeous shade. This combo is beautiful. I love it. I definitely think the shade is like totally me, so I picked out the perfect shade. Oh, I love it. You guys know I love a good nude. Like, this is so beautiful. And these are very creamy. Some mattes are so dry and they just tug on your lips. These feel very creamy. They almost don't feel like a matte lipstick at all. So I'll have to look at like the claims of these lipsticks because it just says a velvety matte lipstick, but it's super creamy. Yeah, I guess maybe it's just more for the velvety matte look, but they feel very creamy and very comfortable, so really liking it so far. Again, this is first impressions. And I like this color combo so much, I almost don't want to put a gloss on top of it, but I do want to just maybe just dab a little bit. So I grabbed this shade. It's just called So Glazed, and it's like this sheer pinky golden gloss. It has a really big wand, and these smell really good too. Like fruity something. I can't quite pinpoint the scent, but it's yummy. So I'm just going to dab a touch right in the center of my lips and then try to kind of blend it out a little bit. Ooh, that added a fun little... I'm going to have to zoom you guys in so you could see. So that added like a fun little shift almost to it. That was really cool. Of course, once I blend it in, the shift's gonna kind of go away, but I imagine those glosses on their own are going to look so pretty. Alright, and finally, that is going to go ahead and wrap it up for this video, playing with new makeup and chatting about what's been going on with me, where I've been, my new collab. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I know this was so long, but I had a lot of fun finally playing with some of this new makeup and being able to show it to you guys. I would love to know if you guys picked up any of these products and what you guys think about them. I know there was a lot of makeup that I showed and some of it that I didn't get to use today, so I'd love to know if there's anything that I showed that you would like to see in future videos when I get the time to be able to film them, so I could be sure to include them in upcoming content and videos and things like that. But this video is long enough, so I'm not going to ramble anymore. I appreciate you all so much if you watched here till the end. Thank you so much for your love and support. I really hope again that you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in a comment below. I miss chatting with you guys. But with all that being said, I just want to thank you again so much for watching, and until next time, much love and hugs to you. Bye, beauty babes. Mwah!